友誰かの音、二人で過ごした日々も、当たり前だまだ残っている悪いのは君だ。そうだっけ悪いのは僕だ。これも最終的恋愛でしょそれは最終的な答えだよ。僕でだんだんとずれていったの。それもただよくある聞き慣れたストーリーだ。あんなに輝いてた。日々にHello. Hello, Simple Husk. Sorry, I am late. I am making something in background. I'm opening Wuthering Waves now. I actually didn't prepare for this. What is people discussing in Discord server? What is happening? What is Wuthering Waves? Yeah, it's a Wuthering Wave stream, I suppose. People talking about this website in Wuthering Waves. Is that's the sound from the website? Jeez. Okay. Apparently it's next event. I don't really I'm not really reading through it at all. I'm just like briefly looking at it. Yeah. Alright, logging in. It's been like a few days since I play Wuthering Waves, I'll be honest. I've been rarely playing this game. If I play it for hours, but I rarely play this game, I'll be honest. Oh, hold up. Wuthering Waves. Bam. Oh yeah, so where is it? There you go. I was making this. This is the reason that I'm late. 僕らは何回だってきっとそう何年だってきっとさよならと共に終わるだけなんだ仕方がないよきっとおかえり届かずこぼれた言葉は Oh, oops. I forgot the last part. Oh, so there should be a last part to that. Yeah, it is Yosobi. It's Yosobi Tabun. Alright, anyway. Save. Tabung. Cover. I haven't saved it. There we go. Can you see my game? The sound. I disabled it just now. There you go. Sounds good. Thanks. Oh, oops. Hold on, my guy. I'm trying to set something up here. D-roll. I want to do some karaoke stream again sometimes. Do you have Yinlin? Unfortunately, no. I wish I do, but I was saving for Jinshi and stuff. So yeah. I got Jinshi and Changli, so it's kinda worth it to skip Yinlin. I kinda regret it a little bit, you know? She is coming back after Shorekeeper, I think. Huh. Really? I I really want to get Shorekeeper and Yoho. They're both 4-star, which is a little bit concerning to save to. You know, it's not guaranteed if you're gonna get that or not. Wait, why am I here? Oh yeah. But I'm trying to save for Camellia. There's a lot of waifus in this game. It's a little bit it's making me dizzy a little bit. Who am I gonna save for, you know? The thing is, I want those 4 stars in 1.3. Shorekeeper, right? Shorekeeper and Yoho. I have to spend at least so much that I didn't get the 5 stars. That makes sense. I hope I like didn't trigger getting the 5 stars so that the next banner I can get the 5 star for real. You know what I mean? So I was just aiming for the 4 stars. So as long as I can get those 4 stars that in the banner, I'm good. You know? I'm just gonna move on to the next banner. I hope I didn't get the 5 star. Except if the 5 star is interesting. There's someone following, I think. Legendary X Leah, thank you for following. Welcome. It's been a while since people following. I almost forgot how to greet people following. Bro is training his abs, bro. He's doing sit up. I have ideas about banners. Can I share it to you? What banners are we talking about here? Drop your Discord ID in the chat. Sorry, no, I do not drop my. Well, I people can see my Discord, but I don't let people DM me on Discord. Does that make sense? For some privacy reason, I just don't do that. I'll give you my Discord server. Logos banner for your stream. Oh, thanks, but I don't know if I'm willing to pay to making those yet. Where's my invitation? I really. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, hold on. I'm a little bit lost here. Wait, what? Stream announcement? Stream invite codes. Why can't I see my invite codes? What the fuck? Hold up. I'm a little bit of klutz, so I'm. So how do I invite people on my Discord server again? Sorry. Not modlock. In the it would not be cost a lot. I know. Drop the server. I know, but I don't want to do it. I usually make my own banners and shit. Hold up. How do I? Okay, give me like 5 minutes, okay? Real. Why is it say mod lock? I don't want to invite people on my mod lock. I want to invite people on my general. Ah, there we go. There's an invite. Okay. You get the invite link. I got it. Don't worry. Thanks though. Yeah, there we go. Don't worry. Thanks though. I should set up a bot to do that. I should set up a bot that, you know, constantly saying that this is my Discord, this is my Instagram and shit like that. Me too have that for like some announcements and shit. It's nice. I should look for a YouTube tutorial for that though. Yeah, that's the server. You can talk there, sure, but I'm just saying that I am not interested in buying an artwork right now. Really sorry. Excuse me, where's the cat that I'm trying to save here? Sit down. Feed any cat in the store. Feed them. Oh, I can feed them. Huh. Curious. I didn't know that. Give them beef then. Chicken for poor people. I'm just kidding. I love chicken. I just pet. There we go. This one is dark skin. I don't. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna feed this too. Yeah, I don't know why. When my brother stream, he has been getting people saying this thing like, "Hi, I'm plugging my stuff here." It's weird. I sent you a request on Discord. I told you that I do not accept DMs. I do not accept DMs. Moreover, a friend invite. for a really specific privacy reason. I know that it's not bad. It's not dangerous. I just don't want to accept it, so we will talk there. Sure, man. Sure. Sure, I will do that. Sure. I wouldn't. I'm just gonna play this game casually. I know I said this once a while ago. So what are you gonna do right now? I think I'm gonna farm first. To be honest, I'm gonna farm and like what's your goal? Sorry, is this like goal in general or like goal in Wuthering Waves? I'm willing to do some quests because there's a lot of quests it remains undone. Where is the enemy? Go for Wuthering Waves. Yeah. There's a lot of side quests that I haven't done. And 1.3 is almost out. So, wait, 1.3? Right? 1.3, right, yeah. Next update is 1.3. So I'm willing to do a little bit effort to, you know. Oh yeah, I still don't know how to pronounce her name, to be honest. Like, she's pronunciation. How do I write pronunciation? I wrote pronunciating. Okay. Google will understand. Google understand. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot that ads right now is unavailable on YouTube because you can't use ad block anymore. Yeah, it's ad. Georgie. That's it?
Georgie.
Georgie. Georgie? What is... Okay, Georgie. Gotta go? Okay, thank you. Georgie. Alright, there's a quest for Georgie. To be honest, like quest and side quest is the most boring thing in this game for me. Not just this game, but any game. I hate playing story. I actually genuinely don't like playing them. It's boring for me. If there's a game that with an interesting story, I would prefer to watch someone play instead of me playing it. You know? And even right now, I'm still really lazy to, you know, watch someone play something on YouTube. Even just watching, I'm just a little bit lazy. So, but what about the other YouTube? If you know, I don't know. What do you mean? Twitch? Oh yeah, there's Black Myth Wukong, which is very expensive. The game itself is very expensive. I would love to play it. Even if it's free, I don't think I will be able to play it smoothly because I'm using a laptop. Wukong is very demanding, you know? Wait, did I farm the correct stuff? I think I do. Probably. And Black Myth Wukong, people say Black Myth Wukong has a very interesting story, but I'm still not watching it. You know, usually if it's an interesting story, I would watch the whole like playthrough from episode 1 to episode like 22, right? Like God of War and God of War Ragnarok. I didn't personally play the game, but because the story is very interesting, like I watch it on YouTube multiple times. I like the story where, you know, prophecies and timeline and, you know, going back in time and stuff like that. I think that's like that's very interesting for a story. You know, what would happen, what was said would happen, what the destiny is, prophecies and stuff. I like that. I fuck with that. You know. But the game is awesome as far as I saw. Yeah, I know Black Myth Wukong, right? You're mentioning Black Myth Wukong, right? Or which one is this? There's a little bit of delay in the stream, so I have no idea what you're referring to. But I assume it's Black Myth Wukong, but I'm just too lazy. Yeah. The thing is, I think it's interesting. I just can't be bothered. This event ends, by the way. Yeah. I haven't even been able to complete it. Damn. Alright, I've done half of it. I'm just gonna do story. It's a lot of yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of them. I'm just gonna do Joji. I don't know why the fuck it's called Joji. Did you get the skin from Dreamless? What do you mean? What do you mean? How? Is that an event? Is it this? Is this? Yeah, I haven't. Is that ending soon? It is ending soon. I have to do it now. Or is it? I'm not gonna make complete number 4. Even ended. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I didn't get. I didn't get it. There's too much side quests. I just can't be bothered, man.
こんなに大勢の人がいるなんて。
No. Event ended.
本当に自分が出てもいいのかな。あ、やっぱり他の人に任せた方が。よし、決めた。今度の弁論、君が左手を先に上げたらチャレンジしてみるね。もし右手だったらやっぱり。ちょっと、なんでもう左手を上げてるの？私まだ全部言い終わってないのに。
Why is she talking to a cat, man? This is so hilarious.
君が右手を先に上げたら、私行くのやめる。
What is he trying to do? How do I Is there like a replay? Oh shit. No, cancel. Replay?
右手？でもこのことは私の口からみんなに伝えたいのに。
織江原告、間もなく口頭弁論が始まります。準備ができたらこちらへどうぞ。
もうそんな時間。すみません、すぐ行きます。
She's so cute, but I just I can't say this enough. I despise the color scheme in this character. I really do. I really like the character. I really like the design and everything. Nah, I like the design, but you know, the color. I hate it.
漂白者さん、来てくれたんですね。嬉しい。先ほどメイケンさんの画質と駐屯地で集めた証拠を獣医さんに渡しました。もう三雲閣の人たちも偽物の製造と販売について言い逃れできないはずです。でも陳述を行う代理人が一人必要だって獣医さんが言っていて。でもこれまでこんなに大勢の人の前で話したことがなくて、あなたに話してもらって私が補足説明するのはどうでしょう。
この件を白日のもとにさらすつもりなら、人々に真相をきちんと伝えなければならない。
はい、そのと今度こそちゃんと最後までやり抜くって決めました。こんなところでおじけづくわけにはいきません。私頑張って話
Did
して
the
みま
cat
す。
just purr? That's so cute.
行きましょう。
I can't even hear it. Cat gone. Cat disappeared. Yeah. No cat. Sad. I'm putting the mic really close to my mouth right now. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Cat gone. Cat leaving.
双方とも揃ったようですね。それではこれより口頭弁論を開始します。
Oh, it's like a debate, right? This is politics right here.
はじめに本日の弁論について私から説明させていただき
I
ます。
don't think I hear any difference. What were we talking about? What is the difference?
織江原告の訴えによれば、
Oh, yeah, the mic, the mic.
と言われてい
The
る
mic, the
メイケ
mic.
ン容疑者
Yeah.
は騙された、
Why do
あるい
I
は脅
forget
迫され
about
たことによ
something
り
really,
違
really
法な贋作の販売に関わったとされています。
it's been like 3 seconds and I already forgot about it. Fuck, why am I so stupid? Implicated the tested Discord assault and was committing art fraud. Art fraud? What is we talking about? What is the topic on this?
その間、容疑者は精神面で長期にわたり影響を受けたことで、残像傷害事件を引き起こすに至ったとのことです。今後は新たに提出された証拠と
No
弁論
brain power,
内容
yeah.
とを照らし合わせ、その結果をもとに名犬容疑者の再審と三雲閣の刑事責任について判断します。
Or maybe I'm just, talking unconsciously. Does that make sense? I'm talking unconsciously and forgot about it because I wasn't meant to say it. I'm just like saying stuff automatically. Oh yeah, one thing. My YouTube actually got a lot of views recently. Not a lot of views. A decent amount of views. So I was thinking that probably able to just stream on YouTube instead, and a lot of people would be able to see the stream because a lot of people, especially in Indonesia, don't have Twitch in particular. People, when I say Twitch, they will be like, "What is Twitch?" Right? But when I say I'm a YouTuber, that's really easy. Whoa, what's your YouTube and shit, right? But that's just like a consideration. Most of the streamer that I really like actually stream on Twitch, so I don't know. Yeah, you want by the way I want to ask something. Okay, what is the question? Sure. Selling illegal art forgeries. Oh, I might be tripping, but I have seen people stream in different platforms simultaneously. Ignore the I struggle on that word. Yeah, no, but yeah, exactly. You can do that, but it's really not. It's not consistent. It's not great. It's not great for your how do I say this? It's like if you're growing 2 crops at the same time, you're gonna be really busy like taking care of both crops, taking care of both social media. Like if I stream here, I would want to grow my followers here. I would want to have my engagement here. If I change platform constantly, that's especially people who usually see my content, they will be like, "Oh, where is he gonna stream now?" It's gonna be a little bit, complicated. Sure, if you're a big streamer, surely if you're changing to a different platform, a bunch of people will still follow you through that change, and will still probably follow you to the new platform. But if you're like me, you're new, you probably want to gather as much as people in one place. Does that make sense? So that it's easier for you, it's easier for the viewers to see you. And if we're talking about the the benefit, maybe I want to get some sponsors, maybe I want to get some AdSense. Yeah, I'm gonna really struggle if I'm growing 2 accounts at the same time and like stream maybe like in the same once a week on this platform and once a week in that platform. I'm gonna have a very tiny growth in both accounts. But like streaming in both at the same time, like stream in YouTube as well as Twitch. That I think that only possible if you're first you have a really good internet. Really good internet. Second, if you're a big company, you probably need that, especially if you're streaming in like TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Yes, if you demanded to do that, you have to do that. But I think you have to pay for like a premium Streamlabs or something. Right now in my Streamlabs, I can't even log into two different accounts. So if I log into Twitch, I'm stuck with Twitch. I have to log out first if I want to stream in a different place. I can't yeah, if I don't think I'm going to be able to stream 2 platforms at the same time either. I think that's a little bit impossible.
なんですと長官前におっしゃっていたのと話が違うではありません
百次殿、証拠と見解を弁論前にご提出いただければ有効追加の主張があるようでしたら弁論の際にお話しください。では原告人もしくは被告人いずれか一方から弁論を開始してください。
Not to mention if I stream at the 2 different places at the same time, how do I read chat? Like if I read chat from like Twitch and the YouTube people would be like confused. Who is this guy interacting with? That would be funny. That would be funny. And reading 2 chat at the same time, it would be nightmare too, so. Right now I'm using a program to like displaying my Twitch chat into my screen, because I only use one monitor, so I can look at it on top of my game. So the chat was right here. You can't see it. Well, you can see it through the Streamlabs and stuff, but I can see the chat right here.
長官、この事件は
長官私は三雲閣の責任者百次でございます。この場をお借りしてお話しするのは皆様に真実を伝えるためです。
His face is so villainy design. You know? You know, in game makes it so obvious that this is the bad guy. It's not bad. It's necessary in a way. But it's kind of funny to mention, yeah. He has the bad aura, yeah,
ま
exactly.
ず私どもが販売している芸術品はいずれも本物偽物などございません。それに名犬は私欲ゆえに危険な作品を創作し傷害事件を起こしましたが、そもそも私どもと何ら関係はございません。
Even his voice.
私が長年にわたり経営している三雲閣は貧困法制な運営で評判も皆様がかねてよりご存知
Oh
の
yeah,
通り
I
でござい
have
ま
to
す。
set this in English so that I can understand it well. I forgot. Because why is that Paimon? Why am I saying Paimon? Abby, Lil Diddy. The English dubbing is just disgusting for me. And um Chang Li too. I don't like the English dubbing. That's why I changed it to Japanese constantly. But truly, I needed that English so that I can understand
で
well.
すが真心を込めて経営していたとしても残念ながら画家先生の中には私どもに受け入れられなかったことを逆恨みして仕返ししようとする方もいらっしゃるのですよ。私どもに評価されず思い通りにならないと悟った途端ことを大きくし隙を狙って私どもの名誉を傷つけ潰そうとするのです。
Scar has less pet aura than this game. It's kind of funny, yeah. I mean, especially the first design of Scar with the onigiri and shit. It makes him like. First of all, I think he's using like a jumpsuit or something, right? Like a pajama and stuff. And there's like an onigiri in his crotch. It's so you can't take that guy seriously. Even if he looks bad or scary and all, even if that's true, he still look ridiculous in that pajama.
上辺の話だけを聞けば皆様はさぞ悪どい美術商が立場の弱い画家に圧力をかけているのだろうと思うことでしょう。
百事殿、落ち着
こうなってしまっては画家の先生を訴えるほかありますまい。私ども三雲閣は築き上げてきた信用に損害賠償責任と公開謝罪を求め、私どもは卑劣な誹謗中傷に屈するつもりはございません。これからも引き続き初心を大切にし、悪党に陥れられないよう三雲閣を守り続けていく所存でございます。
To be honest, the Japanese dub sounds better than English, even though we don't understand. That's kind of always the case, isn't it? A fun fact: the voice actress for Jinchi is the same voice actress for Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock, the anime. And which I didn't realize, first of all. Second of all, they're a completely different character. Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock is a complete introvert. Like Joji? How do I say her name again? Joji. Yeah, there we go. Joji over here. She's more like a very, very anxious introvert that don't know how to interact with people. And Jinji was like everyone's leader. Are you talking about the Japanese VA? Yeah. The Japanese one. The Japanese voice actress for Jinchi is the same Japanese voice actress for Bocchi the Rock. And many of other role, of course. She voiced a lot of anime.
前に三雲閣で絵を買ったことあるぜ。ちゃんとした作品だったし、接客も悪くなく。被害者なのに泣き寝入りするなんておかしいよ。てか、メイケンって誰？画家？聞いたことない。
どうせ無名の画家見習いが三雲閣を利用して有名になりたかっただけだろう。
どうして三雲閣はいつもこういう厄介事に巻き込まれるのかしらね。
皆さん、お静かに。双方、引き続き陳述を行ってください。
長官、もう一度この事件について話をさせてください。3日前のことです。
3 days ago. I didn't know about this. I didn't know anything about this. I am the rover, but I have no idea what rover is talking about right now. I just started this mission just now. So yeah,
あの
let's
日
see what she's saying.
私は不思議な画家の噂に関する依頼を引き受け、ここ採掘場へ調査をしに行きました。
Wait, what? Why is there a loading screen?
漂白者さん、やっと来てくれたんだ。もう待ちくたびれたよ。
Okay. I'm gonna check the stream a little bit for some anxiety reason because sometimes, you know, there's a little bit of problems. It's okay. It's 1080p like it's always been. All good. Yeah, all good. No worries. It's 40 minutes already. And I haven't done much. I'm just sitting here looking at the story.
採掘場の周りでまた変なことが起きてるの。それであなたのことを思いついたってわけ。あなたに任せればきっと解決するもの。知ってるかしら。今週で噂されるとある画家の話。その人が描く絵は
Oh, so
見た人が
this
まるで
is the
絵の
flashback.
中にいるかのように錯覚するほど生き生きしてい
Playable
るんだって。
flashback. Yeah, exactly.
何よりすごいのはその画家の絵が完成すると絵の中の奇獣が現実世界に飛び出してくるってこと。そして絵の完成を目にした人は奇獣に飲まれて跡形もなく消え去ってしまうとか。ここ最近深夜の採掘場で奇妙な化け物を見たって人がたくさんいるのよ。しかもその化け物遠目に見ると絵みたいなんだって。あと現れたばかりの時に近づいても攻撃してこないとか。
I think it would be awesome if Kuro Games just decided with one of these buttons. First of all, I want the replay button so that I can see what the replay log, so I can see what the conversation was if I miss it. I don't have to like replay the whole thing. I just have to look at the chat log and what has been mentioned, you know? If I can see that, that's great. Second of all, if I can change the language mid-sentence like this. If I can change the language now, that would be great. Some people want to compare some dubbings to it's nice if I have. I know that it's kind of. I think that's a difficult thing to do as a developer. I think, as a game itself. So I was drinking, and previously in that, like a few for a while in Wuthering Waves, you can't even change the language mid-game. You know, you have to relog, because if you change the language just the conversation just don't work completely. The conversation dubbings just gone. It's just disappeared. You have to like log out, log in the game so that you can hear the voice again if you change the voice. So I think it's a difficulties for Kuro games in general, but yeah. Too bad you changed the language.
これって あの不思議な画家の噂そのまんまじゃない？まあもちろんそう思わない人、とにかく噂が噂を呼んでみんな不安がっているの。それであなたに依頼して真相を解明してもらうことにしたのよ。さすが。じゃあいい知らせを待ってるわ。そうだ、目撃者のリストを渡しておくわ。詳しいことは彼らに聞いてみて。
Right. Also, if I... what is this? Oh yeah, these things expire. But not really. These things expire, yes. But the game returns it back to you when it's expired. So it's technically not expiring at all. It's very nice. Oh yeah, I forgot that I set this game to very low because it's laggy as shit. It never happens, by the way. It happens if I'm streaming. So usually if I'm streaming, I'll play on medium or low. But if I'm not streaming, it should not be a problem. There's a lot of drop frame and stuff. It's annoying. I hate it. I think it has something to do with what? It has something to do with the updates and stuff. There must be some kind of bug or some lack of optimization in general. Why is this not 100%? Why is it like 96%? Anyway. Let's go! I heard the female NPC in this area looks sexy. I think they lie. Maybe not this place. Different place.
That's it for today. Time for a break. Oh, hey there.
Wait, what? Man, just walking through a wall? Man, did you see that? Man is just so calm about this.
Oh, you've come to the right guy. I was actually the first to see those weird things.
Never mind Tesla Discord. Never mind powers like flames and swords. That man can go through walls and no one talking about it.
I was playing chess with the old miners until midnight, then headed home alone. On my way back, I heard these strange moans like some kind of monster was out there.
What? You hear what? Strange moans? The monster's getting freaky.
At first I thought they were Tacit Discords, and I was ready to bolt. But then, I realized they were different. These monsters, they were being drawn to something. Curiosity got the better of me, so I took a step closer and saw that they had these strange features. Gleaming eyes, gnarled horns, and dark green bodies covered in slimy liquid.
Oh my god, it's so freaky. What the fuck? Slimy? Slimy liquid. Man, I don't think that's a monster.
No way. Those monsters showed up in an empty field at midnight, so there was no one around to prank. Besides, what's the point of tricks if there's no one to see them? You know, I did see some people standing nearby. Just some shadows, really, because it was so dim. Well, the light was flickering in the wind, so I couldn't make out their faces, but I knew something was weird with the scrolls they had in their hands. Every time they moved, more monsters appeared. Later, I told everyone about it, and Gupon was there. She freaked out, saying it was just
That
like
might
the
be
tale
Kira
of
then?
the arcane
What do you
artist.
mean? Wait, is the game sound too loud? Because wait, what? Why is my Streamlab look like this? Ah, there we go. I'm turn it down a little bit. Because last time I was talking with someone, music was kind of loud. Yeah, I guess. But this someone, yeah, because last time I was playing with wait, not playing. I was drawing stream. I was drawing stream with my friends, and I needed them to you know, I need their voice to be visible. Visible. That's anyway.
I'm not sure, but I overheard them talking. No, actually, arguing would be more accurate. Anyway, I got worried those monsters might attack me, so I bolted and didn't catch what they were arguing about. I do remember. Wait, you're not seriously thinking of going there, are you? Whatever those monsters are, they're unidentified and dangerous. If you have to go, be really careful, all right?
Bro, I defeated a dragon. So shut up. Wait, technically I didn't. Jinchi did. Or did I? I forgot. Yeah, I mean, I for me at least that door they should leave it open into the darkness or something, right? They don't really have to make people walk from the wall like that. I know that's like a door, and it's supposed to be open, but you can't really open it because you have to detail everything that was inside. But you know, you can just replace it with a complete darkness and you can't see shit. That would be much better than people walking wait, what? Why am I climbing?
Glad you found them useful.
Or they can also change the route of NPC. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's possible, but we don't know what's in the developer's mind. So that's probably, I don't know. Jifeng.
You don't look like you work at the mine. Can I help you with something? Oh yes, that strange event. It's the talk of the town right now. I've conducted several investigations and found that those monsters tend to appear around. Fortunately, they haven't caused much harm. I think it's because they always show up and vanish in the dead of night. If you ask me, these monsters are a new type of tacit discord. Since they're unrecorded, our terminal can't trigger an alarm when they're nearby. For safety reasons, we have increased our patrols around the mine. Do you mean the mysterious painter who can bring fantastical creatures to life? That could explain it. But a forte tied to painting is rare. Aside from the blurred silhouettes I saw that night, I remember hearing voices. Like people talking.
Oh wait, that's the NPC that I'm talking about. Yeah. That's a girl. Yeah. That was the one.
Came from where those silhouettes were, but they sounded like vague muttering. Thinking about it now, if it was a human voice, how could someone get so close to those monsters without crying out for help?
Let's take a look. Let's zoom in. Yeah, this is the NPC that I was talking about. Anyway. Six-pack too.
Take 4.
You know who else have a six-pack? Chisha.
I've gathered enough
Surprisingly,
information.
I didn't notice that.
It's time to check the scene where those monsters were spotted.
Slap her. We don't have time for that, okay?
Something ahead. That figure. That paintbrush. Could it be?
Oh my god! It's flickering! Oh yeah. I forgot that these option exist. Where is it? Where is it? In graphics, I think. Brightness. I think I'll try to make it dark as much as possible. Oh my god. This is a horror game.
Nothing here. That's odd. Did I just imagine that?
Fuck. Check. Okay. My mic doesn't work at the most important time. Yeah, it's GG. What the fuck? Like, it's nice that I have this monitor that goes into my ear directly, so that I can hear that. What was that noise? So that I can hear that my voice. I can't hear it. Huh? Yeah.
Rover! You're here! Sorry, did I scare you just now?
There's
For
a
the
chest there.
inspiration.
The light was flickering in game, and now mic not working. Might be a real ghost. I think. I think Gija is turning off my microphone for some reason.
The night often sparks my creativity. Of course not! I heard about the tale of the arcane artist and hoped to find out who they are. Sorry I lied to you. I just
Bro,
didn't
what?
want to drag anyone else into this.
I hate her voice.
No, I'm not into ghost stories. Bringing painted creatures to life, making fantasies real. It sounds like a fairy tale, but when the arcane artist first caught people's attention in Jinzhou years ago, it was more than just a tale. Now
this story is making the rounds again. Most don't see the dangers it holds. As someone who feels the threat, I
thought she was here.
want to uncover the truth before it's too late. Yes, there was once an artist who could create paintings that felt so real, you could almost step into them. But these paintings, they strayed from the artist's original intentions and caused a lot of trouble. I don't know who's behind these latest events, but if it's really the arcane artist, their paintings will bring nothing but trouble. That's why I have to stop them, to prevent the past from repeating itself.
I like the noses in this game. It looks funny,
Unfortunately, I'm
especially
not
from
very good at
very specific
investigating, so I haven't found
angle.
any major clues yet. I'm here for the arcane artist, but also hoping to meet an old acquaintance. Maybe he knows what happened in the mine.
Because anime noses, it's very interesting. As a drawing, like up front, you can only see dot or a slash of line. That's it. That's the whole nose. No holes, no details. That's anime for you, you know? And from the side preview, it's simpler, but you know, it's like a cat nose. In real life, you would able to see everything inside that nose from that angle, Mao. What do you care about seeing the insides of the nose? But yeah, that's true, I guess.
Is that so?
I have this habit of just clicking without thinking. I don't remember what Rover just said just now. What? There's a person right here just now. So I can do this. I have to use mouse. God damn it. What? Huh? Huh? What? Why am I walking so slow? What the fuck? What? Hold up. Huh? Why am I walking so slow? What the fuck? Isn't it control? Control, yeah, I pressed control. I did. I pressed it multiple times. What? Lock on mode. Huh? No, not this one. Bro. What? No. Okay, so huh? Why can't I interact it with this? Anyway, it's X. Oh yeah, there we go. I must have misclicked that. What? Dude, where's the... So annoying. Where's the other target? You're trolling me. Nah, this game is trolling me. What the fuck? Where is the target? Huh? Behind the tree? That's ridiculous. Oh my god, it's that thing over there. Show up. Show your goddamn. It's not showing again. It's not showing anymore. What? Why is this game? I know it's over there now. Why is it not showing the second time? That is so annoying.
Oh, look.
They're playing tricks on me.
Make it fast.
Hey, Juju. Long time no see.
Juju.
Pigments already?
Juju? That's her name? That's her name, Juju. Huh, okay.
No, not yet.
And this must be the Rover. Nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize you and Juju knew each other.
But I've never had the chance to introduce myself properly.
A great moment for it. Here's the thing, Rover. I can't say I know Juju very well, but I do know she's got this quirk where her courage tends to crumble right when it's crunch time.
That's so mean. Why you say that in front of her face?
When it comes to introducing herself to you, I'd bet money on it. She's been mentally rehearsing it for forever before she got the guts to take action.
No, it's not like that.
Juju, you can't keep avoiding things. You've got to take action, or you'll never get what you want. You only live once, right?
Where you heard that?
Yes, Mr. Shilang is right.
Shilang,
Rover,
okay.
I've actually been meaning to tell you something.
It's funny that they forced every English dubbing voice actress and voice actors to mention how the Chinese name supposed to sound, and they do not do that in the other language, I think, especially Japanese. I know that the Japanese production have a different name to pronounce these characters. So for example, Jojo here, in Japanese you wouldn't say Jojo. It would be a different name.
Hello, my name is Zhe. We have met before, but I like to make this a formal request. I would really like for us to become friends.
Why is this YouTube ad kind of conversation? Especially the voice too, what the fuck? And why is that pose?
I'd be happy to.
Man, this could be my English test in like middle school. Why is this conversation, man?
Hello, Juju.
Hello, my name is Jojo, and I would like to be your friend. It's like a listening test in middle school.
Hey, what are you waiting for?
Okay. I can do this. Robert.
Okay.
That was a pretty obvious slip of the tongue.
Nice to meet you. My name is Zhezhi. I'm a painter. I take art
I think you
commissions
said that
and
already.
strive to create beautiful paintings.
Okay, so conclusion, if you're setting the game brightness to the lowest, the shadow is gonna be so intense that it looks realistic in some point. At some point. At some point it's just really dark and for no reason. But at some point the shadow looks like this and it looks kinda cool, I guess.
I'm not being very articulate. But I hope we can be friends.
It does look better with the lowest brightness. Not exactly better, but it looks interesting, I guess. With the shadow and stuff. It looks more obvious. But yeah, as I said, like at some point it looks just dark for no reason.
How sweet. I must say, I've never seen Juja this nervous since she first became one of my cherished patrons.
Wait, Mr. Zhilang. We're actually here today to talk about the tale of the arcane artist.
What if I want to be more than friends? To be what? Best friend. Best friend. That's what you're trying to say. Trying to be a best friend.
Oh, I know the tale, but I've never come across this mystical maestro myself. If such an artist truly existed, I'd be the first to know, without a doubt.
Yeah, the shadow become more intense.
Manufacturers and sometimes serve as their sales proxy. So most painters in Jinzhou come to my shop to buy pigments. Well, pigments aren't flying off the shelves these days. Just a few regulars, you know? Oh, but those ore buyers from a while back, they seemed a bit suspicious. They bought heaps of leftover ore, the cheapest type, and told me not to let anyone know they got the ore here. People don't usually buy that stuff. Oh, wait. Jujun, didn't you buy some once? A long time ago, right? I remember you saying you couldn't afford the fancy pigments, so you made your own. That stuck with me.
This is like talking with her dad, like, and her dad started to tell some embarrassing stories about his daughter.
So when those guys asked for leftovers, I paid extra attention.
Are you sure you can tell us this? I thought they asked you to keep it a secret.
They turned out to be thieves who stole from me during the night. When I found out, I reported the theft to the patrollers, and that was the end of it. Thieves don't deserve my business or respect.
So they bought something for you, and then how do you conveniently have the transaction record in your pocket right now? I thought I thought you said the transaction was like a long time ago. Yin Fang. Wait, Yin Fang? I met that guy. I just met that guy.
If this is the situation,
I don't know if you noticed this, but her skin is glowing as fuck right now.
Hey, Rover!
It's a common effects for like a game like this. Oh, hold up, give me like a second. Six pack abs girl. Yeah. Yeah, you know that guy who just promoted his work saying that he wants to DM me and shit? I got him the Discord server. He joined. I told him I'm not gonna give him my personal accounts. I'm not gonna like receive DMs from people I don't know. I specifically told him that he still wants to DM me. I rejected. He left the server. He has nothing to do with my community. It's just, hey, please pay me. I make you something, you know?
What brings you here? It's been ages since we last met. The patrol station's been pretty busy lately, so I haven't had the time to catch up with you.
Did I also mention that he immediately left the stream?
And Chich is here too. Hiya! Do you remember me? We met at the moon chasing festival.
They're the complete opposite.
Are you alright? You don't look well. Do you need help?
This is like the most extrovert girl meets the most introvert girl.
hello? No, it's not. No, thank you.
The painting we had you do for us during the festival is awesome. Everyone loves it, so we put it up on the wall.
Wait, is it Chizia? The painter?
Really?
Huh.
I'm glad you all like it.
We'd also like to invite you to our station, so we can formally thank you in person. Wait, how about coming to the station with me today? Are you heading back to the city?
But we're still okay.
Investigate? About what? A new case?
She is so weak to an extrovert. So funny. Oh, can Chishia join us now?
Oh, I get it. In that case, it's probably not the best time for a get-together.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just tell me if you need any help. Oh, I'm here to support the patrollers. There was an assault near the mine recently, and they're short on people to investigate. What's odd is those monsters haven't caused any more trouble since we got here. Right now, we're talking to witnesses and trying to figure out what triggered the incident.
Did something just happen over there?
This is still flashback, right? Yes, this is still flashback.
Don't tell me it's a tacit discord. Hold on, just got a message. Seems like they really are stirring up trouble again. Sorry, but I gotta go check this out.
I think we have to check it out
Should
too.
we go as well?
I just said we'll go, so we'll go.
You could be right, but there's one other thing.
I am your father. No?
After Rover and I bumped into each other, we decided to investigate the surroundings and follow Patroller Chisha to the scene of the incident. It was there we learned about the details of Mingyan's offense and the truth behind the tale of the arcane artist.
Really?
Once Georgia has the paintbrush in her hand, she begins to speak calmly. She'll be fine making the statement on her own now.
Trial resonator. Nice. I realized that using Georgia is really good. She is actually a really good damager. If you have a lot of damage support. So her combo is great with Mortefi and wait. How do I what is this guy name? This guy is support, right? Yuanwu. Yuanwu and Mortefi together in a team with Georgia. It's a deadly combo. Because basically her skills is just combining skills from other people. Her skills is basically spamming something. Spamming one skill. And her ult is just to buff the paintbrush, right? And since she is spamming one thing over and over and over and over again, it's nice to have a sub DPS in the background, like helping her with that damage. Because that damage will multiply again and again and again and again. She can merge abilities, you say? Well, I don't think that's exactly what it's the skill set was about, but I think that is like the ability that you can do with Jojo. I think that if you solo her, that wouldn't be very, very strong yet. But since her brush like affects a lot of monsters in the same area, in one area, and if you gave her some kind of like in Genshin it's like elements reaction, right? If you gave her that.
Sorry to trouble you. If I had been clearer, you wouldn't have had to explain things to Chisha for me. She's really nice. It's just we're not that close, and I'm not sure how to respond to how friendly she is. I didn't want to be rude, so I couldn't bring myself to turn her down.
Though I waifuing on Shinji, I gotta admit, in game, I prefer Changli all the time if I'm just doing most of task. If I'm not saying that I want the most damage like in one time, I'm choosing Changli all the time. It's more reliable and it's easier because you have to tap and you constantly lock into the enemies automatically. Yeah, the gameplay wise, it's much easier to just use Changli. It's not using Changli is not difficult. And the more annoying part, if you use Jinshi, sometimes if you like tap, even if the enemy wasn't there, Jinshi would still attack that same place over and over for no particular fucking reason. So I often miss her abilities for nothing. While Changli, if of course, if you want to like do a speed run, you have to do this with in a timer, right? Skill issue. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, it's much easier to use just Changli because Changli just auto lock on the enemy without you have to even aim or anything, especially if you're using controllers, right? And Changli, your automatic the skill set itself, that the damage is all already like very very good. While on Jinji, you have to like attack a few times, do a skill a few times, and then do the uh, the dragon laser thing. That's where the damage is going to the enemy is going to receive. That's most of the damage from Jinji. But that's you have to like attack a few times first. But if you're fighting with the smallest enemy, I mean, you don't really want to do that build up for like a few seconds. You would prefer just like hit skill on Changli and everyone just dead, dead,
I'll do my best not to trouble you and express my feelings properly next time. Thank you.
Shinji need more focus while Changli is more casually played, I guess, yeah. If you're fighting bosses and you want to output that many damage at the same time, well, yeah, Jinshi. But if you're fighting a lot of enemy, just like a weak enemy, a bunch of them, just Changli all the time. But both is good. Both is good. It's not like they're bad. Jinji, I have to do this. Bam, so that you can damage. While Changli, you just have to passive. Passive. And if you're passive full, you're gonna have more damage. It's way more convenient.
Thanks for your help, Rover. We caught the culprit before anything worse could happen. We were lucky to have you here.
According to the preliminary examination, we suspect that these tacit discords were agitated by the frequency fluctuations from a scroll painting.
What are you saying?
The energy remaining in the painting was generated by its creator's forte. But rest assured, we've calmed her down and contained the energy. The painting needs to be thoroughly examined to identify its connection with the monsters and eliminate any potential risk it still poses.
Thanks for all your help. We'll take it from here. She fessed up when I first started talking to her, but clammed up when I tried to dig deeper. Well, honestly, she seemed a bit off to me. But we don't have time for that now. We gotta clean up the scene and get the damage under control. You sure can.
Why? Mingyang? Why are you... Yes, we used to take painting lessons together.
You? I didn't... I hurt them. It was a mistake.
Okay.
I'm alone.
But that's not how you investigate, bro. Choke her or something. Let the information flow. Like, give me the information. Tell me about it. You know? You gotta use force. Learn from Batman and stuff.
Thank goodness I wasn't hurt. It was so close. Part of it, I guess. I saw that painter. She looked like she was losing it. I'm talking shouting, waving her paintbrush around like she was sweeping the sky.
Bro, nah. What are you talking about?
I might be off here, but I swear those things on her scroll started squirming around before the whole swarm of monsters exploded out of thin air. They started to whack and thwack people all over the place. I was terrified and ran away as fast as my legs would take me. Not super clearly, but when I was running for my life, I heard her screaming at all those creatures, all like, "Stop! Don't do this!" I think she might have been trying to stop them from hurting people.
Speaking of Batman, have you played Arkham games? No. I don't even watch Batman, to be honest. I don't even watch DC.
Oh, my head. Oh, it hurts.
Yinfeng, this is the guy.
Only a bit. It looked like she was arguing with someone right before the weird visions appeared. I heard stuff like, "Don't stop me, I've already won," and "Who doesn't want fame and fortune?" That's a good thing they caught that painter. Can't imagine what could have happened. I've met my fair share of artists, but none that would gamble with lives for the sake of their work. That's a first for me.
Alright, JJ. What do you think? I don't want DC too, but you should try Arkham games sometimes. On cam or off cam, as you would. Or, okay. The developer code. Good to know. Noted, I guess.
You figured it out already?
It was you! Alright,
They repeatedly describe witnessing bizarre, otherworldly visions.
So, Mingyan channeled her forte into the painting, creating temporary phantasms. People saw her abilities and spread the rumor, believing she was the arcane artist from the tale.
The monsters described in the rumors were probably just exaggerated phantasms seen by scared people at night. In fact, I had sensed something odd at the mine, but after we met, I thought it was coming from you, so I didn't give it much attention. Come to think of it now, it might have been Mingyang's forte fluctuation.
So she was there at the same time we were. I didn't even notice her presence, but what could have driven her to create such dangerous paintings? From what I know of her, she doesn't seem like someone who would take such risks for personal gain. She kept squeezing my hand and trying to tell me something, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think she wants me to continue the investigation. Maybe there's more to this story than I thought. Besides,
are we not gonna talk about the guy from the receipt? He's literally the guy that I just interviewed. That's him. We have the name. You know? Are we not gonna talk about that?
Maybe this has something to do with me. Huh? Are you sure? I definitely won't say no to your help. Actually, I've wanted it since we last met at the mine. You want me to decide? To be honest, I haven't really thought it through. I remember meeting Mingyang in an art studio in Jinzhou before. I wonder if she kept going there after I left. Should that be our first stop? She may have left some of her artwork behind. That could be a good start. I've never tried to investigate
Her voice in
anything,
English doesn't
so
sound
I'm
introverted
not
for
sure
me.
if this is the way to
Exactly.
go.
It's like they just choose whatever available in the market for the English version of the dubbing. It's like, can you dub? Yes, I can. Okay, you can dub this character then. Do I have to interview? Do I have to try to act in the character? No, you don't have to. You got the part. Whatever. You know? They don't even try. I don't think it's the voice actress's fault. I don't think that's like I don't think they would be able to do better than this because this is how they sound anyway. But yeah, they could have just pay a better artist for it, better voice actors for it. Just read out the lines and we don't need anything more than that. Exactly, yeah. I don't know. It's like, can you read this? Okay. And they give her mic and then yeah, go.
Okay. After learning about the details of the assault, we decided to push forward with the investigation to get to the truth.
Yeah, her voice is too clear, too defined, too like, you know, when people voice actors in some kind of ads or something, it meant to be, you know, really defined, really clear, really so that the viewers know what you're trying to sell them. That's what JoJo's voice right now. But that's not what JoJo is, the character is about. JoJo is a very anxious person. She don't talk. She don't talk in general. Even if she talks, she's really afraid to be wrong. She is really afraid to be, you know, offending people. She should be really quiet and not speaking too clearly. That's how this I think the Japanese dubbing really portrayed that quite well, with much more stutter and stuff like yeah, like that. This one is just meh. It's just reading. I've heard that the direction for the English voiceover was bad and not the VA. You mean that? You mean the director? The yeah, I get it.
The witnesses on the scene made it clear that it was all because of Ming Yan's greedy ambition that she...
I haven't finished my statement, Mr. Baizi.
For people that trying to explain something in the court, this flashback is way too fucking long. Wait, is this a festival?
Make it fast. My blade.
The festival ended, right? Is this the festival? Yeah, it is close to the festival. I thought the festival ended. Oh, oops. I guess it's not really. It's a long flashback, yeah. That's how I forgot about it. It's a flashback.
This is the art studio. My memory did serve me right. Looks like she's been painting here.
Let's find the clues.
It's interesting in this game when you want to grab a lizard. Why is there steps here? You can't kill the lizard. If you kill the lizard, it becomes you can't really climb it. That's the first I first noticed that when I kill a golden lizard. I was like, "Oh, golden." And I killed it and I was like, "Wait, why didn't I receive it?" Oh my god, I feel a little bit dizzy because of this wind facing me. Like I said, in Indonesia, it's very hot right now. So I turn on the fan right towards me for like, I don't know, a few hours back. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna feel a little bit sick right now. Hello, what is this? Mountains.
This paper, this white jade paper has a rich history. Its smooth, fine texture holds ink beautifully, exactly what you want for more delicate brushwork.
Hold up. How the fuck do you enter the place without a lock? You just... Okay, excuse me everyone. Just enter the place without any warning. Bro, don't lose focus now.
Countless masterpieces, both old and new, were painted on this paper. Like Chinai's Voyage to Yum Mountain and Ealing's Chishi's Dawn of Spring, both two good examples. Whoops, I got carried away. Wait, there's a discount sticker on the wrapping, and it looks quite new. Yes, White Jade Hall runs a yearly sale. I attended it 2 days ago and bought paper with this same packaging. Ming Yang likely bought her paper there too. Half of the stock has already been used, which means she was painting day and night until the incident. Different papers result in different artistic effects. Real artists can always spot these differences and choose the right paper to showcase various styles.
Shit, I can't tell the difference. Now I'm fake artist.
White jade paper is my absolute
because I
favorite,
use digital
but because
anyway.
it's so expensive, I can only afford to buy it when there's a special sale. I can't pass up a great deal, so I stock up whenever I can. It usually takes a whole day to carry all the boxes home, but I must say, it's worth it.
Yeah, sound how she's really clear and excited. She's clearly sound like an extrovert right now. Not Jojo voice. I hate it. I hate it very much. But I needed to understand the conversation fast. I don't want to look at the subtitles too much.
Buy 3 get 1 free, buy 5 get 2 free, and then there's the additional weekly coupons. I know everything there is to know about the discounts. We have the same painting style, and the quality of our finished works is remarkably similar. Even if we use different brush techniques, our similar styles mean we should finish a painting in about the same time.
You watch dubbed anime? Why?
Once a painter holds a paintbrush in their hand, they won't
Oh,
stop until every
because you
detail
want to
makes their
understand it?
shambles.
I
It
guess.
becomes an obsession. I guess this is true for most painters.
But yeah, not every anime have a dub version, I guess. Or is it? I'm not paying that much attention about it. I never really watching anime in dubbing. I usually watch anime while eating dinner, so it's hard to read all subs. I guess, yeah. Except if you're understanding Japanese, that would be much, much more easier and better. For me, I understand 60% of Japanese, at least. So there's this one time my anime like player doesn't show subtitles, and I was completely fine. I understand shit and all, so. But just one episode. Obviously, I'm not gonna want to watch all anime without subtitles. Because sometimes, yes, I cannot understand some words. But the context, at least, I can understand. So I'll be a lifesaver. I won't have to wait for the dub release. I won't need to read subs. Wait, dubbing release is shit. I misclicked. Fuck. So the dubbing release after the subtitles. I guess that makes sense, but I didn't know. I'll change the darkness again. It's way too dark. Wait, why is it still dark? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, there we go. Now it looks a little bit washed. But this looks good, I guess.
There is a difference.
Fuck, I haven't read what
See
the
how heavy it is? You can tell Ming Yang was in low spirits. And this one, the strokes are light and fluid. That tells me she was happy when she painted this. The feelings a painter has during the process of creation often linger in the brushstrokes without them knowing. They're present in every line, even if the artist tries to hide it.
I have this habit that I just click without thinking. Well, I have to read what Rover said. Dub releases nearly 1 or 2 weeks after the subs. That sucks. 1 or 2 weeks? Yeah, I cannot wait like that. But I guess like recently I'm not too crazy about anime anymore. I usually just watch anime whenever I feel like I want to. If I'm not in the mood, then fuck it. I'm not watching anime. Probably I would try to watch some manga instead, some comics that would not require too much attention, that not requiring too much time. So you can just scroll to the comics while you're in the bathroom or something. I rarely watch anime now. Really rare. I saw Boku no Hero Academia last month ago, I think. I've seen Boku no Hero Academia for 2 seasons, I think. I didn't continue the series. Why? Spoilers. So yeah. I'm not gonna give you the spoiler, because that would be horrible. But yeah, I've seen too much spoilers. Boku no Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan. There's a lot of anime that I got spoilers, so it's really just why do I have to like watch 12th episode that's clearly, you know, the manga itself was like hundreds of episodes ahead of the anime, and people been talking about it a lot, so I know what the story is, like hundreds of episodes away. So watching 12 episode into the next season wouldn't make that much excitement through me, because yeah, I already know what's going to happen, like way past that.
Yes, to me, painting is
I had a
like
fan
pouring
right
hope
like
into the
that.
heart of the artist. When words fail, these feelings can be depicted through brushstrokes instead. It is strange, though. She keeps reproducing the same painting over and over, using techniques that aren't her usual style. Waters and mountains rest by the pain, valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. This artwork is titled Serenity of Xiehua Village. It captures the scenic landscape seen from the village itself.
He would see 2 or 3 episodes, get excited, see YouTube videos about the manga, get spoiled. Damn. I had even worse friend. He doesn't even watch the anime. He just watch YouTube videos about it. I think. Cause he said to me like, "Hey, do you know that this thing is that thing?" And I was like, "Yeah, the show was about that." He said the most obvious thing about the anime, and I was like, "I don't think you watch the anime at all, do you?" But I didn't really say that to him. I just know that he probably just trying to make a conversation with me, who is an anime watcher. He looks like a weeb, to be honest. To be fair, right? He's a weird kid, and yeah, he tried, you know. I think he talked about Spike's family at that time. I think it's a pretty common anime to watch at that time. And he said the most obvious thing, like, "Do you know that this thing, this thing is that thing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know." In my head, I was like, "Isn't that this? The story was about that? It's not a theory. That was the story." You can just see the anime and understand that from the first episode, I think.
The pigment! When did I get all my clothes?
Like the guy is spy,
It came off with
and
just a
the
little
girl
bit.
is assassin, and the kid is can read minds.
It shouldn't come off the fabric so easily.
No, I think it's something else. I don't think it's Spy X Family. I think it's I forgot. It's something about an anime that's really popular at that time. And he said the most obvious thing, and I was like, yeah, it is. And I just know that he didn't even watch the anime.
Looks like there's stains from ink and paint that have been washed out over time. Mingyan could have improvised her clothing as a canvas for her ideas. I used to do this as well. Whenever nature inspired me and I was short on paper, I paint rough outlines onto my clothes. After all, fabric used to be a common art material. Besides, using clothes does help to seize fleeting inspiration, don't you think? It's a shame the clothes are stained forever, but it's worth it to see how different inks behave on fabric.
I was so bored. How long is this flashback?
could this happen?
Well, what did she say? I didn't even read it.
That's why there are so many copies of the original artwork. But I have some other thoughts about it. Being picky about one's work is second nature to an artist. I'm no exception. There's never been a moment when I saw my art outshining someone else's. I've always admired my fellow artists, hoping that one day I could be as good as them, perhaps even surpass them. I kept painting and improving, but no matter how hard I tried, I always felt it wasn't good enough. This needs to be refined. It's not quite there yet. Still short of perfect. Will my client be disappointed? I had these kind of thoughts every day.
For how long are you gonna
painting.
speak? Let me speak!
Started creeping into my daily life too. It's true that one might find motivation in these thoughts, but they can also lead one astray. I felt trapped for ages.
Yo, shut up! I want to
until
speak, but I
finally
can't.
figured out the path I ought to follow. Embrace my emotions fully and create the art my heart yearns for. This is of the greatest importance to me. But if I found myself in the same situation as Ming Yang, perhaps I'd react
Oh,
similarly.
autoplay!
My way.
Autoplay! I accidentally play. I accidentally clicked autoplay, and it wasn't even the game's fault. Since when did I click autoplay? And I was wondering, like, when can I speak? Why does she speak so long? Isn't that how girls usually bend when they see something in the floor? I think that's normal. I think people in real life do that. I think, just not this long. I think she would be exhausted right now if she's actually like doing this in real time. But I want to mention what Georgia has said just now about seeing. I never see my art is more shining than other people's art, and I always look at my art like it has to improve. No matter how much I improve, it still feels like lack of something. I truly felt that. That actually real. That is real. That is not something that the character just said as like a story. That is probably real for most people. You can never see your own art as the best art out of all people. You will always compare yourself to other people and say, yeah, this is not the best. I would love to become like him, like his, like her. I would want to draw like that. And even though you're improving and improving and improving, and people trying to convince you that you're good enough, you don't think you're good enough. It's real. It's really fucking real feelings that you will feel that. It happens in every field, not just art. Yeah, but the thing is, like in any other field, for example, sports, you can see the statistic in numbers, right? You can see the performance in numbers. For example, if you're a striker in a football match, you can see how many goals you have and compare it to other people, and you have more. And if you have more goals, that means you're better. But in art, there are no scoring, and there are no a specific number that can represent how good or how bad you are at art. So that's why even if technically you're some kind of better or just as good as other people in the field, you look at them and think that they're still way better than you. Because there is literally no way to find that you're better than them in score or numbers or statistic. There are nothing like that. And even if you have more followers, you have more views, you have more what, that is that is a completely different thing. You might be more interesting as a creator. You might be more interesting as a video creator. That's why you have more followers, you have more views. Maybe you interacted with your viewers more fluidly. Maybe you're just lucky and doing some trends and getting a lot of views because of it. It doesn't really define that you are a good artist or you are a better artist than the other artists. It doesn't really define someone because even the best artists sometimes don't even have social media, or their social media wasn't really that, um, the followers wasn't even that big. So there is literally no definition. There is no quite a specific numbers or statistic that can say that you're better than the others.
She was forced into
I
this,
explained
and
that
was
way
looking
too
for a
long,
way out.
unnecessarily.
I can't just turn a blind eye and let them charge her. There must be a way to uncover the truth and save her.
I've seen my designer friends go through this a lot. Yeah. One thing that I truly agree how you can value your art, even though a lot of people will disagree with me, I think is how much other people appreciate your work. I know that some people say you don't have to care about what people think about your art. It's about what you think about it, not other people think about it. But my principle of art, if a lot of people liked it, that means it's a good art, right? Because a good art is a good because a good art is easy to understand for most people. If most people can't understand it, can't appreciate it, it's not a good art, probably. You need a lot of people's opinion, in my opinion, if you want to say it's a good art, or is it art at all, Some people say like this is art, but what they do is just spinning paint on a drill on a canvas, right? That's Some people say that's not art, dude. That's just a spinning canvas and random paint on it. That's not art. But some can say that yes, that is art. You don't quite understand the definition of art sometimes, because there is no definition of art. You can Google it, but that is not the definition of art. The definition of art that you and me thinking right now is really, really specific, that you can't really explain it. And even if we can explain it, it's probably not the same definition from I to you. The definition of art between me and you might be different, because literally there is no definition to art. And abstract art, yeah, I really for me, like, abstract arts feels like just lines drawn on the canvas to me, lol. Sometimes if you see like a real abstract arts, you can see some sort of maybe patterns, maybe some kind of interesting shapes. So, you can see at least some kind of value to it. Maybe it's interesting and shit. But what I do not agree the most is modern art. Modern art is stupid for me. And even though you can say it's art, just because, well, you can just say it. But yeah, for me, like the idea of there's a meaning behind an art, and that meaning gave value to that art is stupid for me. Because the the only way for people to appreciate that meaning is to understand it. But if the illustration, the demonstration of this modern art is just weird and just I it's people can't understand it, then what's the point? It's not art. You have also, have you seen the art famous painters and artists have done in their later life? Feels like scribble to me. I think they're trying to like express something, right? Truly, for me personally, I think like I can go back to this and clip this, and my definition of art is still going to be the same. My definition of art is value. If you don't value it, it's not art. If people don't give value to it, it's probably not art. Now I know that art from people to people might be different, and I think sure, art is a very individual thing, and maybe it's art to me, maybe it's not art for you, and that's fine. But the thing is, if it doesn't have value, it's not art. It's like the same debate with like, yeah, those like spinning canvas like in 2020, I think. Like putting random paint on it. Is it art? I don't know. Are you putting a value to it? I don't think it's valuable at all. It's just scribble to me. Same argument with modern art. Sure, it have some kind of meaning to it. Not in 2020. I forgot when that time is. Sure, these modern art have a meaning to it, but if people can't understand it, if people can't value it, it's pretty useless as an art, and probably not art at all. That's just my opinion. But that opinion really defines like what's art and what's not. It's really clear, because art doesn't have definition. So if I have my own definition of art is value. As long as you don't give value to it, it's not art. Same like you see something really, really beautiful, right? You say that it's really beautiful, it's really artistic. But beautiful and artistic are a different thing. So what is artistic? Why does it look like artistic? It's because you value it. Because you think it's valuable. That's what I think what's artistic means. Have you seen self-portrait of Picasso over his lifetime? No. I will Google that. And I think what is this? That's trash. But I bet that costs a lot of money. The thing is, a lot of people really they put a lot of money in these ugly paintings and call it a very defined art, a very cool art. It's very valuable art. if from their perspective, then if it's not beautiful, if it's not cool, if it's just a scribble, then why do they pay a lot of money for it? The answer is value. They think there is a value to those paintings. So therefore art is value. Because they say it's very artistic, right? Logic is logicking. Because they don't define those paintings by its beautifulness. They don't define those paintings by its meaning behind those paintings. What's the philosophy behind it, right? What makes it expensive is the fact that it's made by Picasso, first of all. The fact that it's
is the best of our lives.
it was made a long time ago. And the most important reason is because it's expensive at the first place. Because people feel like it's valuable at the first place. That's why other people say it's valuable. That's why other people, like, yeah. Because it's valuable, it's valuable. It doesn't make sense, but it does make sense. You know? Because people put value in something, therefore it's valuable. The portrait itself is ugly.
Have a look at this. Seems like this pigment is homemade. But why are there herbs in it? Did she use a new recipe I'm not familiar with?
The more people think it's valuable, the more valuable it becomes. Yeah, if the world ending and nothing really matters than surviving, those paintings would be just trash. Because people won't find value to it anymore. Even though it's a beautiful painting or what, no one's give a shit.
Medicinal herb residue.
She must have been making medicinal remedies recently. This must be the leftover residue she didn't get around to cleaning up.
They will be the fuel for fire. Different if the painting is actually beautiful and the beautifulness itself is the value of the painting. I appreciate those kind of art more than these, you know, expensive art. I would prefer them hanging in my living room rather than a Picasso that no one can understand what the painting is about.
These herbs were used for medicine. Oh, so those plants I saw in the pharmacy weren't just for decoration. I've never tried myself. When I get sick, I usually just wait it out.
I see the point why Mona Lisa is famous. It's famous because it's famous. Because everyone knows what Mona Lisa is. Right? But yeah, I guess there is a value as like it looks beautiful in some way. And also there's a rumor that Mona Lisa keeps looking at you whenever you're whichever angle you're looking at Mona Lisa. I think that also fuels the popularity of this specific painting. The painting itself is good, but if you're thinking about it, it's just a portrait of a woman. You can look at a lot of women in your life and not really impressed by it. The value clearly is not there. I guess the beautifulness does affect the value of the painting and affect the fact that it's more popular than the other, abstract painting. But yeah, clearly the most value of Mona Lisa is not the painting, it's not the beautifulness itself.
My family always brought me remedies and soups. I never thought about how they were made. Sorry, I'm just not very experienced.
I would rather hang this painting on my living room rather than Mona Lisa. I know that people came to my house and say, "Hey, Mona Lisa!" But they're not particularly making my living room even more prettier than before. It's just a living room with Mona Lisa. It's not really it's not really adding the beautifulness to the aesthetic, right? Okay, I think they're just doing this on purpose at this point.
I think... No, I might be wrong. Nothing. It's just a thought. I might be wrong. Then... I'll share it with you. The vase must have been on that cabinet, judging by where it fell.
I like that her brush is comically large brush.
Looks like the cabinet used to be over there, but something bumped into it, and that's why the vase got knocked over.
Hello. Hello, chap. I'm just imagining if the male rover bent like that. Yeah, that's a good question.
I bet the water on the floor is from the fishbowl. Why is that watermark in the shape of a gold puff?
And why is it still staying until now? Isn't it going to dry? How long has that been there?
Okay.
And why is it conveniently shaped like a gold
That
puff?
must be the reason. Rover will definitely be impressed with my deductive skills.
Wait. Why are we talking about bending over backwards? So basically we're looking at this face and we were like bending over for it.
A gold puff jumped out of the fishbowl, knocking over the vase and causing it to shatter on the floor. Then it landed on a pile of paintings. Realizing it was in trouble and afraid of getting scolded, it slipped out of the window.
Huh? Who keeps Skullpuff as a pet? That's a good question. That's a good question too.
My family used to have an aquarium at home with lots of gold puffs. I thought it was a popular trend. Sorry, I need to improve my investigation skills.
For you who don't know, Goldpuff is a Tessa Discord, I suppose, or it's just like a regular monster. But yeah, it's a fish. It's a fish. How long is this flashback? I think the flashback itself is not that long. It's long. It's a long flashback, but what makes it long is I'm yapping over it. The story was like 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm yapping for like 20 minutes. Compared to it.
I see.
They are giving a big ass speech to the meeting in the court, yeah. I mean, Jab here is a real artist, right? We were talking about artist and what the definition of art is.
Oh, yes. These are phantasms I can create with my brush. They only exist for a short while. I haven't done this for a long time. I'm a bit rusty now.
We were just talking about that art doesn't really have a definition, like a specific definition of it. And for me, I think the definition of art for people to people is different. It's a very like individual thing. What's the definition? What's your definition of art? Well, I'll share my I personally think art is the expressing of the soul. Nice. I mean, yeah. That means you think that art, something that looks artistic, must have a creator then. Because it's an expression of the soul. Is that what you think? Hold on, I'm grabbing water. Because my soul thinks of male chess all the time, so... Good to know. I'm not a artsy person, so don't judge me, but I think art is just beautiful things. No, you're correct. In some way, you're correct. I used to think that art is just how much things is beautiful. It's just the beautifulness of something. If you find a beautifulness in a painting, you say that the painting is very artistic. It's very, very simple and you know, a definition of art that's really just simple. Yeah, Jab wasn't here, and I told you about this, but my definition of art is value. So if you don't have, so basically, if you don't give value to something, it's not art. For example, you see a very famous painting that people call is very, you know, fabulous art, but all you see is just a scribble of paints that doesn't really mean anything to you. You don't feel like it's valuable. Therefore, it's not very artistic to you. The painting itself is not very artistic or not art at all. That's just it. That's the same. You can say that argument to people saying AI art too. So for some people that value AI art, they can say that yes, it is art. For people that don't value AI art, that's not art. So if something doesn't have value, that's not art. It's just scribble. It's like the same thing. Like if for me, my because you can define art by a lot of things, by its beautifulness, by its meaning behind it, by the story behind it, the philosophical behind it, the person who created it, but it all came to the same thing. It's all came to the same ground. How much do you value that beautifulness? How much do you value that meaning behind it? How much do you value the thing that makes it valuable? You know, when you teach kids art, if they make a scribble that don't look very good, can you really argue that that's not really art? I would say that that's art because that's valuable to the kid and to the parents. He's making art because it's valuable to the person making it, and the person that, if like I'm as a parent see that kid making scribble, but that scribble is the drawings of me and the family, I think that's a very sweet thing, and that's really valuable, and that art is therefore is art. I value it, therefore it's art. Even though it looks bad, even though the meaning behind it wouldn't the philosophical behind it maybe not very that complicated. Maybe it's just this is me, this is mom, this is ball, this is ice cream, right? That's the whole drawing. He doesn't really think much about it for a child, right? But as long as you and the kid and the parent see that, yeah, that's really cute, that's really awesome, therefore it's art. You forgot the house. Yeah, the house. Yeah. The house. The house, the clouds, the sun, you know?
Yes, I rarely need to use my forte in daily life. When it comes to painting, I prefer the traditional way. It helps me to understand my progress and improve my skills.
The bare body? What do you mean? I also mentioned that my way of defining what art is more valuable than the others is other people's opinion about it. Some people say that if it's valuable to you, that's it. That's the whole, you know, that's what matters. But I think other people's opinion about it also matters on how much it's, you know, actually valuable, or actually how artistic it is. You know, like in horror movies, sometimes the children draw weird stuff, like dead bodies or monsters. It just reminds me of that. I don't watch horror movies.
An artwork created with forte is indeed mesmerizing, nearly flawless, but that's not my goal.
Coward. I'm just not really interested to it. I mean, it's my principle is, if I don't want to do it, why do I have to do it? If I know I'm going to get uncomfortable with looking at this horror movie or drama movie that's going to make me heartbroken, I'm not gonna watch it because I want to be happy, you know? It's a pretty logic kind of principle, right? If I want to be happy, I just have to watch not sad things, not scary things.
So, I've used this ability less over time.
Now, I know that a lot of people having fun getting scared, having fun watching dramas. Yeah, I guess. That's what they do, I guess. I don't do that. It's like eating very spicy food. It makes us uncomfortable, but it's nice. I don't think I still want to know the science behind the spiciness making the food even better. Cause I used to hate spicy food. Hate it a lot. I used to like cowardly saying that, is it spicy? Then I don't want it, you know? And even if I taste just a little bit of spice, I say, nah, I can't handle it. This is spicy. I used to think like, if spicy is just a taste of pain, why would I want it in my food? Why would I want pain in my food? But over time, because, well, first of all, I grew up in Indonesia. I still live in Indonesia. So you will get exposed to spicy food whatsoever. Even though you trying to avoid from it, you're gonna get exposed to spicy food whatsoever. No matter it's pepper, no matter it's chili, no matter what it is, you're gonna get exposed to it whatsoever. Right? Like 90% of food in Indonesia use at least something spicy. At least in somewhat spicy level. And that makes me realize spicy is good. I actually liked it a lot. And that's where my Indonesian blood just screamed, eat more spicy food. It's really good. And I still don't know the reason to it. I would ask, is it spicy, and not eat the food if they say no. The most spice I can handle is from sweet chili ramen. Sweet chili ramen? You mean bulldog or something like that? Ramen. The most common ramen, instant ramen. I think the most, I'm googling it right now. Yeah, Shin ramen is the most common ramen out there, right? It's instant noodle, the brand cup noodles. Cup noodles, huh? I don't think I'm familiar with that. But do you know Shin ramen? That's not spicy, right? Shin ramen, the red one, the red and black one, with the big ass, I think it's Chinese word to it. Wait, ramen is from Japan. Why would it be Chinese? From Japanese. Sorry. Wait, is it really Japanese? I mean, bulldog. I love bulldog, man. I cannot say it. And I say that the cheese flavor and the pink one, it's not even that spicy. It's spicy after you eat it. Like, I need to drink and stuff. But it's not like I slept and I instantly feel like, oh my god, it's so spicy. Nah, it's regular. Ramen can be anywhere. It can be from anywhere. Well, the instant ramen can be anywhere, but the ramen is from Japan, right? I really love the bulldog 3 times spicy ramen. 3 times spicy? Huh, I never really see that in the store. I really need to try that then. In Southeast Asia, if you don't like spicy food, or you can't take spicy food, you're weak. Because it's in your blood, you know?
But it's fine to use it for the investigation.
For me, I can't take too much spiciness. You know what? It's spicy. There is some people that say this is not spicy. Or they say that this is just right. For me, like, if it's spicy, yeah, it's Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's spicy. I'm not gonna say that this is not spicy enough. I'm not that kind of people. I'm getting really hungry because I woke up 20 minutes ago. Huh? Wait, isn't it like afternoon at your timeline right now? Or am I wrong? This yap about ramen making me crazy. It's 11:47 in the morning? Huh, that's... Wait, what day is it? Why... Huh. Okay, that's good to know.
Yes, it could be related to my forte.
Thursday, but we had hurricane, so school cancelled. Ah, that's unfortunate, I guess. To be honest, I ate authentic Japanese noodle here, and it has 0 spice, and I couldn't finish it because it had no spice at all. I don't think a lot of Japanese food is that spicy. I think. I don't think that's like a part of their culture at all. I think if you want the spicy, you go to the Korean side of the food, right? Because they have kimchi and shit. I think they're more advanced for the spicy food. The hurricane wasn't that bad. I think China has the spiciest food. Ah, yeah. China, they have the weirdest food in Asia, but they also have the best Chinese food. Yeah, I mean, like they have the best food in Asia, I think. In general, right? Because if you go anywhere in Asia, even in Europe, you're gonna encounter to a Chinese food somewhere, somehow. You're not gonna get some authentic, maybe not authentic Chinese food, but you're still gonna find some remnants of Chinese food anywhere, even in Indonesia. There's a lot of Chinese food here because, well, there's a lot of Chinese people here. Maybe I haven't told this before, but my family is Chinese. Well, the ethnicity, at least. I think it's like my grandparents or something. They were Chinese. And they speak Chinese, and my mother is not speaking Chinese, so me neither. I don't look Chinese at all, though. I sort of like Japanese food more, especially Japanese barbecue. Chinese streamer. Why are you suddenly mentioning Chinese streamer? I'm not Chinese streamer. I'm Indonesian. But though, even though I deny a lot that even though I said, so if you don't know yet, I am brown Asian, you know? There's 2 types of Asian. There's the yellow one, there's the brown one. And in Indonesia, there's more people that looks brown than the yellow one. The yellow one tends to be Chinese ethnicity, and my family happens to be a Chinese family, but I look more like my dad. So yeah, I don't look Chinese. I don't look yellow. The yellow one, yeah. If you have to be brutal and Simple about it. Yeah, the yellow one, the white one, you know? Is that racism inside Asian? There would be some kind of racist shit that you can say to each other, considering how different us in our skin. There's a lot of diversity here in Indonesia. There's even black Asian, you know. You know that, right? There's like the brightest Asian, and there's the darkest Asian. And they look very similar to African American people. Yeah, African people in general. They look similar, you know, but they're Asian by their region, and they look sort of just a little bit different from the African people. Asian is the term for it, I think. But yeah, I have a friends like that, like curly hair with more darker skin. They resembles African people a lot. Even like the I'm not gonna mention that. But one thing that is very different from them is their height. I think a lot of Asian people, still Asian people, they're still very, very short compared to the European people, right? European, African, or, American people. We're still very short compared to them. There's a tribe here in India that's identical to African people. They are all Indians. Yeah, exactly.
Probably something tied to Ming Yang's paintings. However, they were startled by something unexpected, and in their panic to escape through the window, collided with the cabinet, causing the vase to fall.
This might be related to the Shangyun art exchange and Ming Yang's breakdown. Let's follow these tracks and see where they lead.
I talk too much, I think. I haven't finished this thing at all. Guess I have to go eat breakfast and stuff. I'm pretty sure the stream will end by the time I return, so see you guys again. Very fun stream. Thank you. I wish I woke up earlier to watch. Thank you. Thank you for watching though. And the whole northeastern Indians tends to look more Asian. Yeah.
There, we found new clues that pointed to a hidden player behind all of this.
But people do say I look a little bit Chinese though. So one person actually like guessed it out of thin air and said, "Are you Chinese?" And I was like, "Huh? How do you know that?" And she said that I used to work a lot with Chinese ethnicity people, and she said that it resembles in me a little bit, a lot, or a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's just that, again, I'm brown. I'm not bright skinned, so I don't usually look like a Chinese person. But yeah, somehow there's a resemblance of Chinese face in my face. I'm not sure what is. I think it's my eyes or the fact that I'm wearing glasses. I don't believe you show me your face. Someday, someday. My face is some mess right now. I don't want to show it.
The trolley is worn. Maybe it carried something very heavy. Could it be they transported ore, made pigments from them, and then moved the pigments elsewhere? Could the buyers Mr. Shilang mentioned be the ones who stole the ore?
My face, like right now, like a lot of acne, a lot of like bumps and shit. It doesn't look great. I'll try to take care of it a lot more.
And other ore. These match the raw materials for pigments listed on Mr. Shilang's transaction record. I took a look and noticed that these pigments were handcrafted
Don't
from
worry
these
about it.
specific ores.
Yeah, I'm not worrying about it that much. It's just, it's annoying, you know? It's annoying to like notice them with your hand and your eye, like, oh shit, I got acne again, like that.
Standard pigments adhere well and last a long time, but these makeshift pigments smear with the slightest touch. They are similar. Did she buy these low-quality pigments from the exiles? But why did these people break into her studio?
Who are you?
Hello. We are...
If it's her paintings you're after, why are you here?
She wasn't in her studio, so we thought we could ask around.
I see. Just wait for her here. When she leaves, it usually doesn't take long for her to return. Know her? We go way back. She's okay in our books. Though she hasn't had the easiest run either. She helped us out a while back.
Why is the voice actors for this NPC is way better for rather than Jojo?
Guess you could call us friends. She even gifted us a painting. It's somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. We're no fancy connoisseurs, but even we can tell that girl can paint.
I kind of like it myself. It's lively, bright, almost like you could touch the freedom and joy she felt painting it.
Can't recall anything noteworthy.
My guess? She's dabbling in some new secretive art piece. I spotted her taking
Lamar, you
risky
said
stabs at painting
they
out in the wild.
just gave random people random VAs. But yeah. But this one is sounds legit good. I don't know.
Well,
Fits her role,
now
I guess.
that you mention it, I do remember her talking about making art you could step into or whatever. But her little art excursion stirred up some unstable frequencies. We warned her, but did she listen? Nope.
Why is this pose, man?
That's right, I saw her paintings myself. Tried to steer her clear, and what do I get? A lecture. Artists. Always on their own wild wavelength, aren't they?
Hi, mate. Thanks for the information, mate.
Sorry to interrupt, but mind if I ask what you normally do for a living?
Us? Oh, the usual. A bit of hunting, some gigs here and there. Just the everyday grind. Oh, right. You reminded me. We do make and sell pigments, occasionally.
Oh yeah, Ming Yan buys from us often. We give her the lowest price, just as friends do.
Maybe it's a minor character so they could afford better VAs. That doesn't make sense for them, but the major ones wouldn't need money. I think the reason why is just that it happens to fit her role, the NPC, because NPC is pretty chill. It's pretty easy to act, you know. For the exiles, she just have to sound really confident, really, exiles, really, I don't know, bad girl kind of vibe, right? For Jeje, it's really complicated. For Chang Li, even more complicated. You want the mommy calm voice, right? And even for like, I don't know, Rover, it's really complicated. Well, Yinlin the most complicated, yeah, I guess. Characters like that is really complicated to act. So if they doesn't act correctly, that's where it seems like it just nah.
Yes, I think neither these exiles nor Minion has told the truth. I noticed some of the exiles' hands were blackened. The thought suddenly hit me. What if it's from constant exposure?
Genshin Lisa sus VA, yeah.
If so, they must be making a lot of pigments and ink sticks. The painting they showed us and the artworks in the studio, they all match what Mingyang described in her diary. Her diary shows us she had major mood swings, which really affected her art. All these strange things started happening after the Shenyun Art Exchange got involved. Makes sense.
We wait patiently until night. I wonder what happens when we're waiting. Man, this is a long ass flashback. I'm gonna have to finish this another day. Whoa, it's almost 3 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna continue this just a little bit more.
I hear people talking. Okay, I'll use my terminal to record it, just in case.
We're doing a flashback for more than 2 hours. I mean, I'm talking too much, I guess. If you're skipping, you might be able to, you know.
Oh, Mr. Beitzer stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Ming Yan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
Hey, watch yourself. I just did what I always do.
Wait, there's two Yin Fang?
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess? Luckily, I slipped away, and the patrollers didn't suspect me. It's no big deal. I pinned it all on Mingyan, so we're in the clear.
Someone was here earlier asking about her case. No patrollers, but do you think they could find out what we did?
Doubtful. They might notice we're making pigments here, but that's it.
Why there's a British guy out of nowhere?
It doesn't matter if they find out. We pose as exiles. And what doesn't an exile do?
Nah, but you started the quest today, so we are living more in the past than in the present? What do you mean?
But we should be careful. Remember what Mr. Beitzer warned us about. Keep these things on the down low. And if anyone finds out, they can't be allowed to trace it back to the Shan Yuan Art Exchange.
Like in the quest,
So
the
the
flashback
Shan
is
Yuan Art Exchange
longer
has
than
been
the real
involved in
thing.
Mingyang's case right from the start. No wonder they got all shifty when we brought up Mingyang earlier.
Yeah, you're right. This flashback is. I mean, the flashback is the story, I guess. It's just that they put the sequel like way early.
It was his signature on Mr. Shilan's transaction record.
Isn't that also the name of the NPC that we seen on the case?
When I asked him about the incident, he put all the
Why
blame
were
on
you
Mingyang,
talking
saying she
here
had
where they
ulterior
can see
motives.
us clearly? That guy could have just, huh? What the fuck is that? And just see us clearly. Like in the quest, the flashback is long. I read that already. I don't remember at all.
The exiles we questioned during the day did the same, trying to divert attention and cover up their own involvement at the scene in the first place. These distractions led us to concentrate solely on Mingyang, ignoring other possible angles.
I have a theory, but we need that batch of paintings they mentioned to test it. But there's so many more people in the camp now. How should we get in?
With this guys, that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try to that. JJ is too colorful to be camouflage. Exactly. She is white. I mean the clothes. Ah, that's way
This should
too
do the trick.
perfect.
Now, let's see what information we can find inside the camp.
Nah, they just got lazy and just put the that lady's model on me. This is Rover. That is bullshit, man.
Never thought I'd get worn out from something this light. Wow. Thanks. I'll go take a breather then. Right, the rest of the supplies are in the northern warehouse.
Yeah, why they're such a good voice actors? Well, the actual maybe I was right. Maybe it was just like a fit of roles that really difficult to find in English voice actress. But yeah, it's still kind of weird that this sounds much better. Okay. So should I? Am I gonna get caught if? Oh, I can listen to them.
Rinse, grind, separate the pigments, then...
You actually start with a thinning.
You're right.
I thought you were talking in your sleep.
What a nerd.
What? Okay, what the fuck is this? We got a dress and shit.
I can't believe the number of painters involved. They know where they all live too. I wonder why Mingyang's paintings are labeled as low. Her skill is undeniable. They're keeping tabs on all these artists, monitoring their every activity, even stepping in to control them if they step out of line. Judging from the list, It looks like they're still searching for artists to create forgeries. These paintings are all fakes. I don't remember the real ones circulating the market. How has this managed to be kept from the public for so long?
They risk being exposed if they transport through ports. Not to mention the threats from the Shangyuan Art Exchange.
Yeah.
We should look for more clues.
Why is JJ sounds so confident? It's annoying.
I want out of this.
Impossible. We've never had anyone quit from a deal. Besides, you've already taken the money.
You can have the money back. Every penny of it.
You think we'll let you go just like that after seeing our entire operation? You know what? Could work something out, but it'll come at a small fee. Gotta have insurance.
What do you...
A dead person tells no tales. That's everything from our talk yesterday, boss. She's still holding her cards close.
Keep an eye on her for now. If she tries anything, take her.
Understood.
I just want to continue the story, man. I don't care. Isn't that the bad aura guy? Maybe I forgot. The flashback is just way too long that I forgot.
This must be the warehouse they were talking about. There's still some leftover ink lying around. They're all from the list. This batch is all Serenity of Shehua Village. Ming Yang's work. These aren't just simple copies anymore. It's obvious now. She was working with them to create forgeries for her own gain. In the end, this is the path she chose. I suspected as much, though I couldn't quite... I wasn't sure until I saw the paintings myself. Wait, this painting. It's the Serenity of Xiehua Village original, not a copy. Shouldn't it be at the studio? Oh, I see it now. This was the painting they stole from the studio. These copies, they're almost identical to the original, but there are some details, subtle ones, that reflect the artist's quirks, not just their technique. The painter copied them well, but if you look closely, you'll find that the finishings are a bit, more rigid in some areas. Well, that's because Look out!
What the fuck? She made it. She made that specific painting.
A new technique.
What? I just used one echo and they almost die. They're too weak.
No. I'm just catching my breath. But where did these tacit discords come from?
Her emotions cause the painting's frequencies to fluctuate, attracting the monster.
But she's not even here.
It's just... I'm not really sure why her mood is, reacting to us.
Maybe. Could it be because I'm here? She did see what I could do with my resonance ability once. Ever since I saw her diary, I've been wondering. Maybe it was seeing my ability that inspired her to start creating those phantasms. Maybe that's why she began to lose herself in her art.
Lose yourself to the music and more.
It seems like all those accumulated emotions just burst out whenever we get close to her or one of her paintings. It's all my fault. But more exiles from the art exchange. Watch out!
Wait, we fight them? Oh, bam, bam. Wow. Nice. What? What? What do I... Huh? I can go back to that place? What is that exactly? Oh, wow. You can do that? I didn't know because I always spams.
A new technique. Capture the spark. I can't believe.
I always spam, so I didn't know that she'll teleport to them. I'm just gonna use this to make the process quicker.
Walk away after you destroyed our warehouses and interfered with our business?
Business.
You... Who exactly are you people? You don't look like you're patrollers. What do you want? If it's the paintings you're after, take as many as you want. We can always make new ones.
Forcing people to make copies like a factory line? It's disrespecting the creator's dignity.
It's just a couple of stones and trees on a piece of paper, for crying out loud. Even I could draw one with the flick of a wrist. Who cares if they're real or not? For the amount of paint and ink that goes into them, I'd even go so far as to say paying those painters 20 credits each is a ripoff.
How could you measure the value of creation in such a way?
Oh, so you're also here for the money. Look, name a figure. We'll pay double if it'll make you shut up. How does that sound? Take it and scram.
That's not what I meant.
Then what the hell do you want from me?
I want to expose everything to the public. Aside from reporting you to the patrollers, I want to let the public know about all the forgery and smuggling you've been doing.
To be honest, all of my Wuthering Waves knowledge will come from you for a long time. Well, now.
The way you coerce the painters and put their lives at risk for profit? I'll expose it all. Is something wrong?
Can I, like, Changli ult him right now?
Longer. This is the only way more.
You better think this through. The Shanyuan Art Exchange is not a group you want to cross.
I never painted for the Art Exchange's approval. If no one else dares to speak up, then I'll be the one to do it.
First, we keep these guys on close watch. Then, we need to catch them off guard. And the best way to do that is...
The thing about the exiles is they're not monsters. We can't really kill them.
The story. At best, this merely
Finally,
proves our involvement in the incident. Yet the real culprit remains unknown. Your accusations are groundless.
but we mentioned your name like multiple times in the story. What the fuck?
Allow me to remind you. She was the one who created those paintings, insisted on selling them, and concocted the entire terrifying incident.
Oh my god, roll for a shot.
Do you honestly believe her paintings would have earned a single penny without my intervention?
No. Mr. Baitsu, you're changing the subject.
How ungrateful. She ensnared us in this debacle, and now you dare to lay the blame at our feet.
But before we proceed, I wish to present this audio recording to the court.
Oh, Mr. Baitsu stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Ming Yan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down.
Mingyan was initially only making copies. Everything changed after you stepped in. Trickery, misinformation, and later on even threats. She was led down the path of forging artworks for you. I do understand that if her own heart hadn't wavered, none of this would have happened. But there was already no turning back by the time she wanted to quit. So, saying she was the mastermind behind it all, that's just not fair.
Even so, how is forgery a valid accusation? Nothing like that was mentioned in your recording, now was it?
This evidence clearly shows that these paintings are no ordinary copies, but your way of making a profit.
There's no such thing as real or fake paintings. You're not fooling anyone. For it to be forgery, there has to be another original artist. These paintings are all the work of Mingyan. Even if she made dozens of identical copies, it wouldn't be considered forgery.
Mr. Baitsu, do you recognize this painting?
Well, of course. It's Serenity of
Yeah.
Shenhua Village.
Of course,
The
like
work of the arcane artist.
Mingyan doesn't paint this. Someone else did. It's Jeje. Jeje did.
Then can you tell the difference between this one and the others?
Of course. This piece possesses a lifelike quality unmatched by any other, all thanks to the resonance ability of the arcane artist, Mingyan.
However, judging from these paintings, it seems Mingyan's ability never stabilized successfully. Except for this original piece.
What does this have to do with anything? Do you have solid evidence to prove the differences between these paintings? What you're saying is all speculation. There's no guarantee a painter won't make mistakes, is there?
Artists seeking perfection always choose the highest quality pigments for their most important pieces. During our investigation of the studio, I accidentally got paint on me and discovered something interesting about the materials used in these paintings. The original paintings had pigments that were pure and brighter, able to blend more naturally and retain color for longer. In contrast, the forgeries used pigments made from mineral scraps. These don't hold up the same, smudging at the slightest touch. We can distinguish the real paintings from the fakes, simply by analyzing the ink used.
Doing so only proves the so-called original painting is created differently from the others. Are you implying that Mingyan is only allowed to use a single kind of pigment throughout her work? How is this supposed to prove that we are behind the forgeries?
Because the original creator of Serenity and Shenhua Village is me.
Yeah, I told you so.
When I was a child, painting was the only way I could express myself freely.
Another
Everything
flashback,
I
okay.
did and didn't understand, it all flowed through the tip of my paintbrush. All that I saw lived within my paintings. Whatever I thought, I painted into reality. This power to turn fantasies into reality gradually caught the interest of many. Tales of the arcane artist spread far and wide. I took great joy in my skills improving.
Yeah, she is the arcane
However,
artist.
I discovered, to my dismay, that my parents were using my creations to turn a quick profit. They were sold at unbelievable prices. Some sought beauty in enchanted worlds, using the paintings as a distraction from reality. Others resorted to hellish nightmares to inflict torment upon those they desire. My own abilities had led my paintings astray. They were being exploited, and everything was spiraling out of control. After I realized this, I began to fear holding a brush. I tried to paint without relying on my abilities, but my parents scolded me for it. They called anything painted without using my abilities worthless. After the family business fell apart, my parents vanished without a trace. They may have left behind a considerable mess, but freedom has also been returned to my brush. Xiehua Village was my first stop upon arriving in Jinzhou alone. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. A poem I wrote, inscribed on serenity in Xiehua Village. I know it's not that well written, but it's proof of my decision to stop everything I was doing. And that painting, well, it became the arcane artist's final piece of art. Ever since that day, paintings with special abilities gradually faded from everyone's minds. And I never used my abilities to paint again.
Well, that was certainly a touching story. But I'm afraid your words alone won't be enough to prove you created this painting.
Madame Juyao, to prove my statement, I request your permission to use and paint with one of these copies.
Granted.
Yes, Mingyang's experience has made me realize something. To create art that truly resonates, I must first accept myself.
Bro, I was so quiet. I was too invested in the story.
The paintings I drew in the past, they were heartfelt creations, pieces of my life. They formed my past and shaped who I am today.
I mean, after all of that boring investigation, finally there's an actual story.
It's not just about proving a single painting. It's about so much more. If my forte is the cause behind all this, then I must take responsibility. I can't just let this go on and hurt others.
Maybe I just don't get it.
So the rumors are
These
true.
paintings are really coming to life.
Why is the world inside this painting so distorted?
Spectacle is born from the mind. This place must be a manifestation of Mingyang's mind when she created it.
Why? Wait, did you hear something? Did you?
I painted it exactly like hers.
That voice.
Why is everyone still praising her work? It's all right. It's okay. She's gone now. Soon, I'll be an even better painter than she ever was.
Watch out!
God damn! Okay. Boss fight. Finally. 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 Boss fights.
I've already done everything I can. Why are you still better than me?
Okay. So I need some stacks. Excuse me, sir. Where's the boss fight? Nah, like, I'm very surprised because, wait, I think this is a new boss. I think they made a specific boss for this story. They rarely do that. Oh wait, nah. Nah, this is... Nah, they just changed the color, I think. It's the same, it's the same. Never mind. Or the color is also the same. I can't remember. This is the... Yeah, morning eggs. This is the one boss that... This is the one boss that can one-hit you. I still remember vividly the move that is going to... That's going to one-hit you.
Perfected everything. It's all because of your abilities. My abilities have nothing to do with it. You created masterpieces I wish came from me. Bold, free. I know our paintings have their differences, but the heart and soul we put into them are the same.
This is even more comically large painting brush. Is this a skin?
You shouldn't see me as a model to follow. Only when you connect with your truest feelings can you create an exceptional piece of art.
This is touching and all, but in real life, it's not exactly. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay, I finally. So where's the judge? I want to justify my. Yeah, there we go. I can't believe I finished it in one stream. It took so long for me to finish Changli.
When I learned the truth, I was heartbroken. I believed that by sealing my forte, no one would get hurt because of my paintings. I never expected them to continue causing harm after all these years. But Rover's words made me realize something. It was never about the paintings themselves, but rather those who sought to use them to hurt others. Mr. Baitsu, you run a highly esteemed calligraphy and painting institution, yet you've suppressed the creative spirit and violated these artists' dignity, all for the sake of wealth. Everything they cherished has now become a tool for profit. The works they held dear are just tools for your gain, insulting to both the original artists and their imitators. Set before you is the original painting from many years ago, and the one I've just completed. Now, everything has been brought to light.
We received word from the Public Security Bureau 10 minutes ago that they have taken the exiles into custody and found the location where the paintings were hidden. Mr. Baitsu, do you have anything else to add to your defense?
Why is her earrings so way below? Where is that even hanging from?
Very well. We will reevaluate Mingyan's charges, determine the Shangyun Art Exchange's involvement in the incident, and conduct a comprehensive investigation as soon as possible. This hearing is adjourned.
She's so cute. There will be a little bit more to this. It's not gonna be ended instantly. Why is it stuck at 75? Ah, there we go. Okay, so I just realized this now. The lag that I'm mentioning. Yeah, the lag that I'm mentioning was in Wuthering Waves a few days ago. I think it's patched up. I think it's fine. It's not lagging anymore.
Finally over. I didn't miss anything important, did I?
It's okay that I didn't even notice.
Huh? No, not at all. I was just coming up with things to say as I went. My palms were sweating the whole time.
Can I lick it? I'm just kidding.
I definitely couldn't have done it if you weren't there with me. Thinking about the feeling when we were investigating the case together is what kept me calm during the trial. What I meant to say is, back then, everything I said felt right. Like I could just be myself around you. It felt so good to be that relaxed. Thank you for helping me through this. You helped me find the courage to believe in myself. Thanks to you, look at everything we accomplished. The Shangyun Art Exchange is undergoing investigation. It'll be the end of their businesses. And the painters they coerced are finally set free. Thank you. I haven't felt this happy in a long time.
The the skin is so bright. Look at the screen right now. The rover skin is like a mirror right now. You can see a reflection of the moon right now.
I want to pay Mingyang a visit. After all, she was involved in all of this, and I want to tell her everything. What do you think?
My commission started with her, plus you and I solved the case together.
Is the commission over?
Yes. I already had it taken care of the day we found out the truth.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Okay. The quest is completed. Or not. Actually, it's not completed yet. It's okay, it's okay. She is in custody, isn't he? She?
Jaja? It's been a while.
No, it's been like 10 minutes from your perspective. No, it's... Is it been a while? I don't know. Between the flashback and the... chords scene? How long has it been?
Your injuries.
The researchers have taken good care of me. A chat won't hurt. And you must be the rover. I heard about everything you did. Thank you for freeing me from those nightmares. You know what, Jaja? You may seem soft and gentle on the outside, but if your boundaries are crossed, I think you can be tougher than anyone else. And I still owe you an apology. Forgive me, because I was so obsessed with wanting to be you, to be better than you. I've caused you so much trouble. The pain of these injuries managed to put a stop to my obsession with imitating your paintings. Maybe I was never meant to be a painter to begin with.
I brought you a gift.
See? Only you can create a painting with such life. I still have a long way to go.
This is your painting. It's the one you gave me when we first met.
How ironic. I've been trying to imitate you for so many years that now I can't even tell my own paintings apart anymore.
Your paintings were never inferior to mine. Just look at this piece. Even you approve of its value. It doesn't matter who painted it. Mingyang, I hope you can find your true self, whoever she is. I
Now,
know you can do it.
like she said that it doesn't matter who painted it, which makes a lot of expensive painting in the market right now is not really valid anymore. Because if the one who makes it doesn't matter, they're not valuable anymore. Unironically.
Thank you for bringing me this painting. Really.
I think it's safe to say she'll give it some thought.
Yeah, in the end of the day, the art that's we going to appreciate is the art that we appreciate, right? It doesn't matter who made it. It doesn't matter how well they did it by their own mind. They thought they don't do so well, but if we thought that it's very, very good, it means it's very, very good.
During the few times we met, she was always passionate about discussing art with me. I think that fire inside her won't just fade away. Come to think of it, the deep discussions we had and the painting duels back then felt like true friendship. So, seeing her in so much pain, I just had to help. I don't want Mingyang to lose hope and have someone who loves painting so much just disappear. To be honest, I didn't just see this case through to correct mistakes or help the artists. Deep down, I didn't want to let you down. I wanted to tell you this back at the mine, but the words just didn't come out right.
The skin glow is just too much, man. It's almost too bright. I mean, you do this a lot with anime paintings, you know? Even paintings in general, I guess.
Thank you for being my friend and helping me through all of this, Rover.
While I have yet to uncover my past and who I am, every moment with you is a new and special memory.
They always do this, right? They always flirt with the side character for no fucking reason. Look at how she said that. If that's not a flirt, I don't know what is.
Thank you for your help, Jojo. This experience has helped me understand you and the world a little better.
It's like you're very special to me. And their face become very close, like, and then they did not kiss, obviously. It's just
You seem to be pretty slow on the news.
huh? What?
You've given me the courage to joke around. Well,
I knew it. All of the characters here were wearing heels. They should kiss though? What the fuck?
let's take it slow for
Sure,
now.
I mean, if they want to do it. There's still a... Okay. However, I'm not sure if this message will reach you, but I hope it does. But you were just here. What? There's something I've been wanting to tell you, but I can't seem to find the right words in person. To be honest, I'm afraid you might reject what I'm about to ask. I'd like to give you this scroll of painting. It's not just because you helped me with Ming Yan's situation, but also because you freed me from a worry that's been haunting me for years. The patrollers returned the serenity of Shihua village that I drew during the hearing, but I want you to have it now. Nice. After all, it's the reason we met, a testament to our shared journey and a symbol of the courage you instilled in me. In a way, we created this painting together. My heart will always be connected to this piece. I must admit, I have an ulterior motive. I want it to stay with you. I almost say that I want to. I almost read it like I want to stay with you, and that would be very romantic, but it's not. Okay, I can actually see it. Shucks, I can't. Sucks. That's a very long quest. All right, thank you for watching. Finally, the quest over. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and wherever you are. 2 hours minimum. Nah, I talk too much. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you again later. Bye bye.